Bullies pulled shy girl's top at Cafeteria. Her lightning punch dropped all four. Before we dive in this story, hit the comments and tell us your city or country. Let's see how far this story reaches that. If you liked the video, please subscribe. She was a quiet girl, the one no one noticed, always buried in a book, sitting alone in the cafeteria's farthest corner. Some thought she was just shy. Others thought she was weak. But four bullies were about to learn how deadly silence can be. In broad daylight, with dozens watching, they humiliated her in the worst way, yanking her top to get laughs. What they didn't know was that she'd been trained for moments like this. What followed wasn't just revenge. It was a lesson in power. Watch until the end, because justice came fast. Her name was Amina, new to the school, soft-spoken, and always alone. She walked the halls like a shadow, present but never seen. Teachers called her respectful. Classmates called her Ghost Girl. She wore oversized hoodies, rarely made eye contact, and always chose the back seat in class. At lunch, she sat in the corner by the vending machines, headphones on, eyes down. To most, she was forgettable, but to the school's most notorious bullies, that made a perfect target. They'd picked on others before, pushing, mocking, humiliating. But today, they wanted to make a scene. A cafeteria full of students, phones ready, looking for drama. They surrounded Amina's table, grinning. One whispered, "Let's see what she's hiding." But what none of them knew, what no one knew, was that Amina wasn't just quiet. She was trained, deadly, and not in the mood to be anyone's victim. The lead bully, a tall football player named Jake, stepped forward with a fake show of concern. "You okay, shy girl?" he roared, drawing eyes from nearby tables. Amina kept her eyes on her tray. Then another leaned in. "Bet she doesn't even speak English." They laughed. Someone started filming. A third bully, grinning, reached for her hood, pulling it halfway back. "Let's see your face, Ghost." Still no response. That's when the fourth one, Maddie, the queen bee of the mean girls, smirked and reached forward, yanking Amina's top hard enough to pull it down past her shoulder. The cafeteria went dead silent. Amina froze for a second, then she stood, not flustered, not panicking, but focused. In one swift, fluid motion, she twisted Maddie's wrist, flipped her over the lunch table, and dropped her flat on the floor. Gas exploded from every direction. Jake lunged forward, but before his foot touched the ground, Amina's leg shot up. A spinning heel kick landed square on his chest, sending him crashing into the milk counter. The other two tried to grab her. Bad move. She ducked, grabbed his collar, and flipped him over her shoulder. The last tried to run, but Amina moved like lightning, sliding forward and sweeping his legs clean off the ground. For bullies, down. No screaming, no drama, just cold precision. Phones were still recording, but now everyone watched in awe. The quiet girl had just exploded, and no one knew where it came from. Amina stood in the middle of the silent cafeteria, breathing steadily. She looked around, not scared, not angry, but calm. Then she picked up her bag, slung it over her shoulder, and walked to the principal's office to report what happened. But the cameras told the whole story. That night, the video went viral. Shy girl destroys bullies in school cafeteria. And while some praised her moves, others asked a fundamental question. How did she learn that? It turns out that Amina was a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, trained since the age of 6, raised by a military father, and taught never to start a fight, but always to finish it. Her silence wasn't weakness. It was control, and they shattered it. Amina was suspended for 3 days, but returned to applause. Even teachers thanked her privately. The bullies? Expelled. The video kept spreading, not because people love violence, but because they saw something rare, a girl who never sought attention, standing up with strength and grace when it mattered most. She became a symbol, quiet strength in a world that mistakes silence for fear. But Amina never spoke about it, never gave interviews. She just kept walking the halls, hoodie up, headphones on. Some still call her Ghost. But now, they say it with respect. How many kids are out there suffering in silence, waiting for someone to see their strength before it's forced out? Drop your country and city below. Let's talk about it. Take care.